So what about the CWT certification? What would someone learn when they're pursuing the CWT?
Well, you know, the CWT, you might think of it as the next step up from CWS. It is a low stakes certification, which both CWS and CWT are. And what that means is you don't have to go off to a Pearson VUE testing center or do an online proctored exam with Pearson VUE. Instead, you just take the exam at our website and you can acquire the certification. But here's the thing about the CWT. We realized a few years ago that there was a gap in the industry. And a group of people that needed knowledge that wasn't quite the CWNA level, which we'll talk about a little bit later, but it was more than the CWS level. And so what they needed was practical ability to do very specific tasks, like installing an access point on a ceiling and making sure it's connected and configured appropriately, or configuring a client device to be able to talk to that access point. So these are what we sometimes refer to as install techs, right? They're the people that go out, they do the actual installation of either access points or client devices or wireless IoT gateways or IoT end devices and so forth. So these are people that do need practical skills to do that. Now, let me clearly say what they're not. They're not going to be the person that manages the whole wireless network all the time. They're not going to be the person that has to design a network or maybe plan the security for the network and so forth. They need to be able to implement what someone else has designed. They need to be able to configure security according to someone else's requirements. And so that's really what we're targeting here with CWT. They're going to get the foundational knowledge of wireless hardware, including antennas and radios and various configuration parameters related to how the radios work and the security of those systems. So that's the CWT, or the Certified Wireless Technician.